Everyone in the building quiet on set. Hot set. Everybody.
What's up, y'all? Welcome back to the Grind Time Shop for another installment, episode 3 of the Together We Print podcast. I'm your boy, Chris Richard. This is my dude,
Alan King. That's me.
and we're back again, y'all. Hey, we said we were going to keep this thing going. We said we were going to do it. Y'all are checking it out. You're listening to it. We appreciate all y'all who are sharing, subscribing, giving the listens and showing some love. So thank y'all very much right off the rip. But again, we're back in the Grind Time Shop. It's been a busy week. Another busy week ahead. As things kind of start to pick back up through this whole COVID-19 situation. We got a bunch of cool stuff going on. Starting right off the rip, I'm just going to talk about something that I am incredibly excited. I think we're all incredibly excited about. So a while back, we saw something kind of cool, and we were like, hey, a really cool design idea we could take this and kind of tweak it and make it, a lot cooler. And we ended up, me and Cody sat down and talked about this Drippy ink is kind of what we've been referring to it as.
That's the name. Drippy ink.
Yeah, the Drippy ink design, and we wanted something that just kind of looked like ink, dripping down the shirt. Because, we saw a font that kind of looked like slimy, and we were like, oh, okay, this could be cool. But, we wanted to take that a little bit of a step further and go a little bit farther with the whole concept. So we decided that we were going to half-tone the shit out of this thing, and we were going to make a 4-color gradient ink drip, outline it and put some white over top of it. We decided to go the whole 9 yards. So what we ended up doing is we've made this 6-color Drippy ink design. And let me tell y'all what, it is looking sick. Looks incredible.
It's gonna blow your minds. I mean, it's pretty unreal.
4-color gradient, and then black, white for a 6-color design, 6 screens. We're going to try to knock this thing out the park later this week. Go ahead and get the screens burned maybe today. And we'll be posting some video and some photos of that one along the way. So make sure you're subscribed to the YouTube. And make sure you're following us on Facebook and Instagram so you can keep up with the process along the way. But we're going to knock these things out on some 3/4 sleeve raglans. Oh my gosh, some baseball raglans, because who doesn't love a 3/4 baseball shirt?
And they're on Bellas.
Bella canvas 3/4 sleeve raglans. So y'all make sure you check those out. They'll be available on the website as soon as we get them done. grindtimefl.com. Also this week, we're gonna finish up some stuff on this Tiger King design y'all been hearing so much about. Yeah. So we got a new concept kind of for the sleeves, a new direction that we thought about maybe going in. We picked up some inspiration along the way from Rogue Lab and some of our friends over there. Big shout out to Rogue Lab. Alan's rocking the Bushido long sleeve today. Yeah. If y'all haven't checked out Lee Stewart 38 on YouTube, and make sure you check out this video of them printing this thing. It's sick. It's sick. So check that out. We kind of drew some inspiration, with a print on top of a print kind of concept, and we're excited for y'all to see these sleeves because I think that they're just going to knock it out the park. I think everybody's going to be really excited at what we're doing, and it fits the whole Tiger King motif, if I do say so myself.
Mm-hmm.
Very well.
I mean, we can't give away too much as far as the sleeves go, but just know that you're going to love it. You're absolutely going to love it.
Yeah, he didn't give you too much information there, but just enough to know you're going to love it. So, also in other new news, speaking of YouTube, we just mentioned the YouTube channel. If you go over there, we got a new vlog out that just got released this week, and it's pretty cool. It recaps on Melody Trucks Band, a very, very exciting first 6-color design in the shop that we printed. The very first one, the art was knocked out by Nathaniel Dees of Bourbon Sunday, and it looks incredible. The design was fantastic from the start, so it left us something really cool to print, and we think that these things turned out better than we ever really expected they could had. So make sure you check those out. Make sure you go check out the new vlog on YouTube. Like I said, it kind of recaps on that and, going to Arby's and, just hanging out. We try to give you all a little bit of everything, a dose of reality grind time for a few minutes to take your mind away from the stresses of the work week, So, what else we got going on? Oh, today, Bryan Bernard
That's it.
art.
Bryan
All
Bernard.
right, so today it's about Bryan Bernard art for a minute. When we're done with this podcast, we're going to go right through these doors that you're just going to have to imagine are there. But for us, we can actually see that it's right over here in this corner behind Cody. We're going to go right through those doors, right to that Vastex V2000, and we're going to lay down some white ink on black shirts for Mr. Bryan Bernard art with his whale fox design. And this thing is killer. Bryan's a incredible live painter from the Fernandina Beach area. If you've been to almost any festival in Jacksonville Beach, Fernandina, you've probably seen him out there painting and checked out his artwork. He's got an incredibly kind of cartoony, hand-drawn, hand-painted feel to everything he does. And I think it's going to be really cool to lay it on some shirts today.
Oh, yeah, without a doubt. His art reminds me a lot of, I don't want to say, Alice in Wonderland, but that, almost chaotic sense to it.
Yeah, I could see that, definitely. Very trippy, very... a little all over the place, but all over the map. But he does tons of cool stuff. No matter if you're into Star Wars or you're into old cartoon characters or you're into the Grateful Dead or woodland scenes or he does a little bit of everything. And all of it just looks super Bryan Bernard. So we're excited to.
Didn't he just do a whole didn't recently, but didn't he do he painted a whole car or something? Or was it?
No, that's my homie Kyle Bryce Montero. You can check him out, killer graffiti artist as well. But he just painted a Miata. It turned out pretty awesome. So check out Kyle Bryce Montero on Facebook, Instagram, KB Graphics, I think. I think so. KB Graphics on Instagram. But yeah, these shirts for Bryan are going to turn out really cool, we think. And we just wrapped up. We talked about it in the last podcast, but if, when we do these podcasts, we shoot these things in video. And if you go over to YouTube about a week after the podcast drops, you can usually find video evidence of us just sitting in here BSing into these microphones for y'all. But we did finish up. And for all of y'all who like the video portion of this, you got to see it. We did just finish up these shirts for Corrupted Saint, y'all. Corrupted Saint. Look, these things are metal as it gets. I mean, skeletons and heads missing and, sleeve prints that say Corrupted Saint down the sides, both sides. I mean, these were also finished with our premium finishing. Mm-hmm. All right, so for those of y'all looking for that high fashion, smooth, white print, we got you over here at Grind Time, okay? All the other shops that are telling you they can't do it, they don't know how to make it, we got you, all right? Just hit us up. We'll make it happen. So, Corrupted Saint shirts are done. What else we got going on this week? We're working on some new video content for YouTube. Obviously, we'll have, some more podcasts dropping towards the end of the week. We're picking up our face masks.
Yep.
So as you saw, if you follow us on Instagram and everywhere else, we did some cool, Italian patterned Grind Time, prints
that what we're calling it?
That's
Italian.
exactly what I'm going. It is Italian leather print. So we did some prints and we cut them all up and we took them to a little old lady. We showed y'all online how to kind of make masks, but we're a small operation here in the Grind Time shop, just 3 of us. So we found an older lady in town that actually was really looking for the work to be able to make the masks. So we figured what a better way to kind of support what's going on than, pay her to have them sewn up, and we're gonna pick those up this week. So it's been a long process, but those of you who are looking for those Grind Time Italian leather pattern masks,
yeah, they're leather masks.
God bless it. They're not leather. They're not leather. Okay? Now, Alan may think they're leather, but they're not. They're an Italian leather pattern mask. Okay, you'll get the concept when you see them. Head on over to Instagram and check them out. But we're going to have those this week. We're going to be doing a bunch of giveaways, so make sure you're looking out on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, all over the social media. Check us out on Twitter. We'll be posting different ways that you can go ahead and get one of these things for free $99.
Free 99.
Free 90.
How much was that? Free 99?
Free 99.
Yeah.
So, why are we doing all of this? You know what I'm saying? That's a question we kind of come to ourselves every week, and it's because we give a shit. All right? Yep. So we're gonna give y'all some masks because we care, and we want to see y'all wearing some sick masks. And Cody knocked these ones out the park on the design. They look incredible. You can't blow a candle out with them. Okay, you can't blow your lighter out. They're doing the job, okay? And if you're, they got filters inside. If you're trying to stay safe and you're going out and amidst everything that's going on, you want to make sure you have a high-quality mask or face covering so you're not bringing something home to your family when you go to the grocery store. We're going to hook some of y'all up with them, and we're not selling them. We're not trying to, charge everybody for them. We spent the time and the money and the effort on these things, and we just want to put them in the hands of people we care about. So y'all be on the lookout for how to win those things. And with everything we do in the shop, it's all kind of in the pursuit of that perfect print. The Corrupted Saint long sleeves we just showed you. We took a lot of pride in making sure that those had that high quality fashion print. That's something that a lot of the shops in town are only pulling off if they're using automated presses. We don't have an automated press. We have a manual press. And we looked into how we could make our prints better, especially white ink. And that's something that we'll discuss further in, some YouTube videos and probably throughout the channel. But, white ink can sometimes be incredibly hard to deal with. Oh, yeah, without a doubt. Nothing like a cold morning to come into a bucket of ink that's basically concrete. But, at the same time, there's some things that you can do and some little tips and tricks along the way that you can use to kind of pull off that perfect print, and make your stuff look like it just rolled out of a Nordstrom's for $40, So that everything we kind of do is in that. And in that pursuit of everything, we mentioned it earlier with this Drippy ink design, but we want y'all to go ahead and get ready. Halftone's about to be all over the place. All right? Halftones have been something that we haven't really messed with too much in the shop since the formation of things here, just because it was something that took us a little while to grasp our mind around. How do you figure out the lines per inch? How do you figure out what size mesh you need to use in order to accomplish a gradient effect with halftones that doesn't wash out and actually all your dots and lines come out? How can you layer those over top of each other to create that gradient color fade that you can't do with a pen and pencil, but when you go into Illustrator or Photoshop, you can just make these incredible color arrays. How do we translate that over to print? And we found it out. All right, we found out. We didn't buy anybody's programs. We didn't buy any converters. We figured out how to build our own halftones. I'm sure we'll be making a video at some point in time here soon to kind of show y'all how to do that as well, because it's not something we're trying to keep secret. It's one of those things where we believe in the wealth of sharing knowledge in the screen print community, and that's a lot of the reason we do these podcasts. It's a lot of the reasons we do the YouTube videos we do. Is because, we had no idea what we were getting into when we initially started this business. And if it wouldn't have been for people like Cam with the Print Life and Lee Stewart with 38 and, these guys on YouTube and that were putting out content for us to be able to go and see what problems other people were having and see how they were troubleshooting them and working around them, then we would be lost if we didn't have those guys. So, we believe in sharing that wealth of knowledge back. And you know, maybe we don't have the largest wealth of knowledge, but at the same time, there are some things that we've made a mistake doing once or twice, and you know, we feel like we can share with people how to improve that and make it a little bit better because we spent the time and, you know, the money and the resources to try and figure it out. So, you know, if you're struggling or if you ever have topics that you'd like to hear about, make sure you comment in the sections of the videos or comment here on the podcast. You know, feel free to send us an email at grindtimeclothingconcepts.com. Let us know what y'all are having issues with, and if it's something that we can kind of help fix, then we'd love to do that. We did a heat transfer video that Ryonet just shared via their story this week. So, you know, they've been bumping the screen print transfers video. So if you're looking to make some screen printed transferred hats, you know, we got a video up that'll walk you from step one all the way to the end to a finished product. You can check it out right now. You know, 20 minutes long, and you can know how to make screen print transfers as well.
Easy peasy, baby.
I think that's pretty cool. So we're just going to keep busy. You know, it's one of those things where in the next couple weeks, you know, we're trying to get all the orders that we do have that have kind of popped back up out the door. We've got a ton of artwork that we're working on, you know, fat bottom girls. We have some lawn care services, a lot of custom artwork, which is something that we do in the shop. Cody's again a killer graphic designer.
Shout out to Cody.
And I can get my way through Illustrator here there. So, you know, between the two of us, we can definitely knock out a lot of your design needs. So if you need anything designed, hit us up. We're doing a ton of design work right now, revamping people's logos, revamping designs to get them ready for, you know, t-shirt printing or hoodie printing, you know, and we'll always send you the files you need and not the crap you don't. Mm-hmm. Okay. I know some of you are sour because you've been ripped off before. Not here. All right. We'll make sure it happens right. So we're going to just work. A
lot of work ahead of us.
Insane amount of stuff going on. So we've got tons of stuff for the Grind Time shop. We're kind of waiting out to see what's going to happen with Furnace Fest. As we've stated in the past, if you followed us at all, we signed up to be a vendor at Furnace Fest this year with Beloved and Comeback Kid and, you know, Me Without You and a million other of our favorite bands from when we were children.
Very nostalgic.
Very nostalgic music festival in Alabama in September. And we're amidst everything going on, you know, we're not really sure what's going to happen. But we did gear up to go out there with a good amount of designs and a whole lot of shirts and hoodies and hats and different things. So we're going to keep rolling those things out. We're just going to start pumping them out for y'all, putting them up online, making them available for y'all to purchase. You know, anything we have that is available for purchase, you can find at grindtimefl.com. You can get over there and you can check out the Spurts line, or you can, you know, shout out to Spurts. You can check that out, or you can check out, you know, just our shop stuff. I think we have a few designs available right now. So make sure you hop over there and grab those. Honorable mention.
Honorable mentions.
Honorable mentions for today. I'm just going to say it again because I feel like we can't give enough credit where credit is due. Shout out to Lee Stewart and everybody over at Rogue Lab, all right? When Lee and them put this video up of this Bushido tee, it kind of changed our perspective on some things, and it opened up some new ideas for us in the shop. And that's a really cool thing. And, you know, we can't help but show some love to Lee and everything he does over on his YouTube channel, especially because it has grown us as screen printers leaps and bounds to see his development from, you know, starting in one small spot in his basement, you know, pressing screen print transfers to, you know, working his way up to his amazing 8-color 6-station Riley Hopkins press he has now with sidearms and everything else. I mean, and the guy just really cares about the print. Him and Dan at Rogue Lab do an incredible job on the design work, and it's astounding. Another big shout out this week to Cam Irvin. We see you, Cam.
What up, dude?
We see you. So Cam released the Print Life shop management system, and we talked about it a little bit in the last podcast. We've been getting that thing geared up and ready to go, kind of updating some of our own shop information into it, and figuring the ins and outs of it. And Cam's been incredibly helpful with the updates and the YouTube videos, kind of showing what's going on with the actual software, so you can figure out how to use that thing for your daily routine in the shop. It is only available in American currency, U.S. currency right now. So at the moment, you won't be able to use it outside of the country, and all the signups are closed for the moment. But make sure you get over to the Print Life and the Print Life Shop Management on Instagram. Follow those pages, so when the registrations open back up for you to get this thing into your shop, you have the ability to do so, because it really is just kind of a game changer as far as like organizing and keeping in contact with customers from start to finish of the actual order. It's a really cool program, and we highly recommend it. So big honorable mention yet again to Cam Irvin. I'm going to give a major shout out to Blink-182 because I'm wearing their hat, and I have a tattoo from Blink-182 on my arm. You can't see it right now, but it's there. And Blink-182 is my favorite band ever. So I'm just going to go ahead and throw that out there. Blink-182 is awesome. I don't give a shit what albums you do or do not like. They're all great. All right? They're all fantastic. And then in just other news, all right, because we know that y'all like that lovely random tidbits of information that we can just pass on into your ears.
We ain't getting through a podcast episode without Chris talking about some kind of food or music or something.
Food and music. That's basically the two things that I want to talk about all the time, really. So we'll start with food. Right now, you can go to Starbucks, and thanks to Instagram tag SnackGator, all right? Go find @SnackGator on Instagram, all right? We've all heard about the Starbucks secret menu, okay? It's like you can go into Starbucks and you can be like, I want a Hootie Tootie Lemon Rudy. And they're like, well, we don't sell a Hootie Tootie Lemon Rudy, but if you add a lemon and then you get some Rudy Tootie and some Hootie over here and you mix them all correctly, it's basically going to give you a lemon Rudy Tootie.
Whatever that is. Is that it? Did you make that up?
I did. It was incredibly confusing to make it up as well. So, but at the same time, I think I was going for like
Hootie Tootie Lemon Fruity?
Tootie Fruity, fresh and
what?
fruity.
No, you said lemon.
I did.
Something.
Yeah, I said I was all over
know.
the place. All right. So either way, Starbucks right now, if you go follow Instagram @SnackGator, he will give you the directions to go in there and get yourself a Cap'n Crunch frappe with crunch berries.
Hopefully it won't cut the roof of your mouth.
There's no Cap'n Crunch in it, dude.
Well, just saying.
Starbucks don't stock Cap'n Crunch on the shelves. It's not going to cut the roof of your mouth up. A bowl of Cap'n Crunch definitely will. Yeah. But this is just supposed to taste like a Cap'n Crunch with some crunch berries in it. I think they're actually using like some cacao nibs and some other stuff to kind of add that crunchy texture. Some caramel and some all sorts of stuff going on here. So I'm probably going to go get one today because it just seems like something I must have. So check that out. Starbucks killing the game over there, and SnackGator figuring out all the hacks, all right, on the Starbucks secret menu. This week in music, one of my favorite bands, okay, incredible funk band from the Northeast, Lettuce, just dropped their new album, Resonate. If you have not checked it out, I highly suggest you do. If you're into funk, jam, anything that makes your body groove, Lettuce brings it. So definitely check them out. And then, one of, I think, every emo kid between the age of, 18 and 30, their biggest crush, Hayley Williams.
Girl.
She dropped a new album. All right. First solo release. Okay. I haven't checked it out yet, but I heard it's good. So we're going to be checking it out. We'll be playing that one later today in the Grind Time shops. But, you know, Haley Williams of Paramore stepping out on her own, putting out some solo stuff for y'all to listen to. So, you know, if you're into Haley Williams,
I am.
Alan is, for sure. For sure. 16-year-old me was all about Haley Williams.
I don't think I'll ever not be about Haley Williams. She's gorgeous.
No, good-looking girl. Good-looking girl. All right, so other than that, I don't think we got much left to talk to y'all about today. You know what I'm saying? I think we're going to get the heck out of here, and we're going to get over here and print some shirts for Mr. Bryan Bernard Art. Again, and thank y'all, as usual, for checking out the podcast. Thank y'all for showing the love. We really do appreciate it. It's been a cool thing to see this and get some feedback from y'all. So keep it coming. You know, feel free to reach out to us. As always, like, subscribe, share, and we will see you next time. Until then, this is the Grind Time Together We Print podcast, episode 3, and we're signing out, y'all.
Catch you on the flip side.
Peace.